That import rate is crazy. Let's do a first theme of... Yeah, let's do some like JDM or something. Oh, actually, let's just run any clean. I think that would probably be the best solution to go with. That's just a little bit stupid that PSN command doesn't work, because it's gonna be a little bit tricky to pin that message. I still have so many cars I need to fix on this account, or like make them into EPSI. I'm not even quite sure if I'm gonna end up making them all into it. Yeah, they are really unsorted. Let me think. There was actually a pretty decent spot I was thinking about we could do. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, let's just head over to the spot, then we're just gonna start up at that location. Actually, let me just quickly make an open party if someone likes to join up. It's because my account is connected to a account that has PlayStation Plus, so I only pay for PlayStation Plus on one console, or one account. And then because the other accounts I have are connected with that account, then I don't have to pay 2 more times for PlayStation Plus. So I only pay for one account, but I have access to online for the other accounts as well. Let me think, where was that spot? Oh yeah, it's somewhere over here, I think. Should be. Yo, what's good, Sebastian? How are we doing? I think it's like, that thing is called family account or family center, where you like, if you... It's not because... For some reason, when you connect it with the family center, it's like... It's linking the other accounts together, as that is the main account for PlayStation Plus, and then that will give access to the other accounts. Oh, there's just one spot I'm looking for. I don't know why I can't remember where it is. It's somewhere like... Oh, that's a good question. Maybe it's actually over here. Could actually be. Yeah, actually let's try this spot here. I think that was... Maybe that was the one. Alright, so theme will just be any clean. Yeah, I'm good. I was just thinking like, why not do a car meet again since it's a long time ago. Well, let me just check that background music. What the heck? Alright, there we go. Alright, let's see, we got Jay in here, we got Dark, we got Sprontic, D4, CBS as well. Oh, yeah, we got the car over here, that's right. I'll say Skate 4 is actually getting me a little bit hooked. A little bit. Hooked to try to complete the trials, or like the intro. But yeah, we're gonna try to like go for some underrated spots or try to do something like that. I just need to get used to GTA. I have literally not been online for 2 weeks, so it feels so weird to come back to GTA, and especially you can just see how old this game is. It's not because it's old like that, it's just like it's not so popular as it used to be. How did you guys get on the top of the building? Oh, we just climb, I think. But yeah, we might actually I might actually gonna jump on some Skate 4 again after this car meet. Could possibly be. It could definitely be. I feel like we should definitely have a lowrider theme. We should also have like an underground theme. We should have, yes, we should try out different stuff. But first we need to, yeah, actually let me just quickly announce the stream. I have not done any announcement for this stream. Really, just a quick one on Instagram as a pop-up. Normally it'll be weekly meet, so everyone knows it's like Wednesday or Tuesday, but because it was not possible for me to stream those days, that's why it's ended up being today. Alright, let me just quickly share out this stream to some more places. Yeah, let me just do a quick one. Then we're just gonna go right into it. See, Discord, that's the key. That's the key. Let's see what else we could promote this into. Yo, what's good, Macro? How are we doing? I don't know why I'm listening to why this JDM music is playing right now. Let's see. Sunset Deep House should be good. Alright, there we go. I'll say already now we got a lot of like dope cars out, so that's pretty good to see. Actually goes pretty hard, this lowrider. Even on almost planks. That's actually pretty cool. Another BMW pulling up, that's pretty cool. Goes pretty hard, definitely. Actually, pretty nice color. I'm actually not gonna lie, that build. Wait, I actually do have a suggestions for you. Whose car is that? Actually, is that Macro? I did not really saw who was in the car when you pulled up. It's CBS. All right, let me show you something if I can find it. Give me a sec. I was thinking, you probably know RWB. I have like this crazy, I have this real life picture of the RWB build. I was thinking that actually could be sick to recreate. And this one, with the color combination and the golden rims you have on this, is actually really accurate. If you just did the merge splits onto the Comet Retro, I think you'll actually have it right there. I'm just trying to find the picture. Let's see where the heck. Yeah, that's the one. Alright, I don't know how clear this is. Let me see if I can show it on the stream. basically like this. That's literally the build you have. If you just merge this onto the Comet Retro, you'll literally get this real life based. I'll say that's actually spot on. That's actually spot on. That's actually, you should actually try that. I'd like to see how that actually looked like. I'll say also worst case, if we don't get so many into the lobby, we could maybe also, nah, I don't know. We're just gonna keep it to Comet, I think. But I was thinking about we could do some merching. I was actually also thinking maybe I should do some streams just for merching, where we're just helping out people, merching cars. Could actually also be pretty fun to do. Yeah. Alright, you're gonna do that tomorrow? That'll be cool to see. Definitely send me a picture of it on PlayStation. I'd definitely like to see how that's gonna be turning out. I think that actually spot on. You literally had the perfect, what is called, parts for it. That's mad. So we got like, if you guys want to know some facts, that is, I don't know, for some stupid reason I had a countdown on GTA 6 on my phone. I don't know how I got that, but there's 242 days left. Something like that. Hopefully if it's gonna go after this plane. God damn, Instagram becoming TikTok now. Where the heck is the picture? Let's see. Current theme we are doing right now is just any clean. So yeah, just whatever clean cars you have, you like to show off, go for that. Let's do a little poll for a proper theme. On the, wait. What else could we say? It's almost before after we made that Gumball 3000 video. We could basically take Gumball 3000 as a proper theme, but foam about to die. Alright, that's all cool. Let's make a theme poll. There we go. Poll is open. Alright, there we go. Alright, so most of you guys have been voting for EDM so far. I think that might also be a good one to do. Why not? Just gonna see if there's some good, what is called commit spots I kinda like forgot existed that we could pull up on. Actually, how many are we? We are 11. We could hit the bennies, just because we are not that many, just to begin with. And then we're gonna do a theme of EDM. Yeah, let's actually rock that. Let's do a bennies one. Let's, do anyone have, whoever, if we can have TTVJ, if you can keep out that lowrider to open up the bennies. Then we're gonna like have a little EDM car meet inside of bennies. That's actually a long time ago. Why not? Let's go for that. Could actually be pretty decent. Ah, let me just go in here. Perfect. Alright, yeah, you can just call in a car. I'm just gonna call in something as well. Alright, so current theme is EDM. Oh yeah, you can of course not call anything when you are in here for some stupid reason.
I'm on the clock. What you want? Some wheels?
Let's see, we're gonna hit the 8F draft for sure. Oh, that actually goes pretty hard as well, dang. Very underrated.
Yo!
Yo, what's good?
What's up?
How are we doing? I don't know how we're gonna... Yeah, we're probably gonna take the ends of this area first. Someone
What
already...
the fuck, nigger? What? Stance. Fiz that bit. Ah. What's up, nigger? Motherfucker. What's up?
I think it's just gonna be something like that, why not? Yeah, I was also... I don't know who that was. I'm kinda stuck here. I don't know what the heck. Alright, never mind, it doesn't have to be perfect fully. You can literally not jump out of this area? What the heck? It's also crazy, like, you cannot even bring out weapons in here for some reason. That's actually mad. Let's wait for everyone to pull up. I'll say so soon as we are enough people that we can't be in here anymore, then we're just gonna change spot. So soon as we get too many. Can you actually set up here? That's actually a good question. Is that a reference to GTA 6 that you can skateboard in? Actually, I have never seen a skateboard in GTA. That's actually mad. Now you can use any of these. It's actually a long time ago I've been in here.
Around the sun and make up what we call the solar system.
Alright, there we go. Dang, this is lagging so much. Benny is reaching 100k in this free time, in his reef. Yeah, basically. Oh yeah. He's actually still here. We did not even kill him. That's actually crazy. I was thinking if someone was named Benny's or Benny, why not make a YouTube channel and call it Benny's Meats? Could actually be crazy. If someone took that name and made it into Benny's Meats, could actually be legendary. Yeah, really some dope cars, so many good clean ones, really nice to see. I remember this one actually goes so hard. This thing also goes mad as well. Purple version, no, actually not seen before. That's pretty dope. Oh, this definitely got slammed. This definitely got slammed. That's pretty cool. Audi here goes mad as well. Really nice color. Nice green BMW. Actually pretty dope, unique green color we got here. And then with the orange interior, goes pretty cool. A little bit more like dark colored BMW here, station car with pounders. Pretty nice. We got 13 in the lobby so far. Let me check if that PSN command actually do work now or not. That's the good question we all have been waiting for. Before we're gonna roll out too quickly, let's do a little best of show. Give a vote on your favorite EDM car we got at the spot right now. I'll say there's a lot of good ones you guys already have brought out, so I'm not gonna lie, I'm a big fan of this color. This actually goes mad. That's a mad color. There's so many good ones. It's actually hard to pick. This BMW over here goes really nicely as well. Oh yeah, the problem is we can't actually not even jump on cars because it's inside of Benny's, so I guess we're just gonna have to lean on the car you like to vote on. I actually think I'm gonna drop a vote on this. So many good ones. W in the chat. Let's go. Alright, let's see what you guys have been voted for. I think we got like, oh, now we can actually jump, that's why. I see. Alright, so we got like, I guess we got 4 votes on this one over here. And then we got like 1. Yeah, this red Porsche, I haven't actually not seen it yet. Dang, this goes mad. Actually really dope with the cherry color. And yellow interior, goes really hard. So I think the winner definitely gonna be going to, it might actually be, yeah, the orange brownies BMW we got right here. Yeah, W for that one. Let's hit the next spot, theme. If anyone like to, you can type command, or not command, but if you like to, you can type theme and then underground in the chat, and I'll pin your message. Oh. We also got Slim Jim in. I actually did not even know you were still playing. That's actually crazy. And even so many good cars. Crazy. I'm gonna show you the spot. Let me just get my car out of here. The blue Telegator unselected gold is not GTA Plus. Unselected gold. You mean this Audi I got here? Or which one? This one, I think it is GTA Plus I have here. But I was thinking about, what if you merge something with unselected bright red onto the stock colored rims of the OB Telegator? I'm not gonna lie, this build, oh, this is actually the 9F, but I think that will actually look totally crazy. Not even gonna lie. Let's hit the spot. We could also just go to the Union Depository. Oh yeah. Alright, so of course you're still playing like the OGs, So are you still like just playing GTA or just other games mostly? I guess most people just only play GTA for car meets mostly, but I don't know. We could actually go in there and do a car meet on the Union Depository. Should we do that? Wait, actually should we? I don't even think that... Alright, this is gonna be a little bit out of line, but we could go in and take over this spot and do a car meet inside of here. Now when we got the opportunity. Alright, wait to call in your cars. We're gonna have to fight these people first. But we have to kill them, otherwise we cannot make a car meet in there. Actually, let's try that. This is out of so. We're gonna take over. We're gonna do the takeover. Come on. Yo, what's good, N? How are we doing? Yeah, be careful to not shoot each other. This is not something we normally do, but yeah, today it is. Oh shit. I think it kind of will be possible at some point to do something. Because normally this spot is not closed. We don't have to take the cargo or anything. But we could like... We could have like a lineup here. From this end and around here. And then this area. I don't think we can move the cars anyways. I try to call in your cars and just park up in this free spot here. This is something different. Literally taking over. Alright, so let me just pin the theme quickly. Our theme we are currently doing is underground. Ah, there we go. Alright, someone took the cargo. I don't think it will close down the thing. Worst case, if it does, then we at least tried it out and see what actually will happen. And if it's actually possible to do a car meet inside of the Union Depository. Alright, let's go for some underground builds. My favorite one, of course, the arrows. Such a beast. No, the Victra, that was actually the one I was supposed to go with. Oh, mind. But I feel like yeah, this is just a old build. This is not even something special. Just a basic EPSI one with TJ plus gold. Easy money, yeah, easy money. Not gonna lie. Look at this. We literally got the whole Union Depository by ourselves now. Yeah, that was not going really very well. I think there'll definitely be some opportunities to create something nice inside of here. That's actually dope. Alright, let me just move this one. I do not know what's gonna happen after these 6 minutes. If this gonna stay opened or if it's gonna stay closed. I have literally no clue. Because I have never been in here when the time is going off. Alright, just gonna park this over here, I think. Just... That's actually mad. I think this actually... I'm gonna have to see if I can record something, make a little... No way. Alright. That was not possible? Yo. What the heck is going on? Alright, we found out that's not possible. I do not know why Rockstar just don't open that up so we can like literally be inside of there. At least we gave it a try and found out what actually happened. I have actually never tried it before, so... Alright. It's not possible yet. Alright, let's do the proper spot we was going to. But I'll say W effort, Duffy, W effort chat. W effort. That's all I can say. Oh, was it because you delivered that thing? Maybe that was why, I don't know. Could also be, but still I wonder if you did not even deliver it. It'll probably still close us off, so I don't even think it probably have made the biggest difference. That's actually a good question. The aliens teleported us out. That definitely did. Let's hit the proper spot. If anyone needs a ride, you can jump in here. Let's hit it. Yo, what's good, jump man? How are we doing? Let's hit the spot. Let's hit the main spot. We got 15 in the lobby, let's go. I'm just gonna know there's not a way for that. We're gonna kinda like have to go up. Oh wait, is it under the tunnel? It is. I just totally forgot. Are we gonna kinda like gonna have to turn around here? I just totally forgot you can actually go under the bridge. But it's basically at that, I don't know what you call that, warehouse. Oh shit. Alright, not too bad. It can go. I think this is a pretty decent location. My driving is not on point right now. Yeah, this is actually decent for underground. Let's go. Let me also check if we got anyone new that'd like to join up. Underrated spot are the best spots. Exactly. Underrated spot are the best spot. You got it. Hey, you don't know why you brought your set him? It's kind of It could kind of be underground type at some point, yeah. That's actually a good question. It's probably not the most spectacular car you think of underground, but yeah, well. Underrated is good. The Victra stripe. Oh yeah, this one over here. Let me get a flashlight out. It's not even because there's that dark in here, but just why not? Oh, crazy. Mad. That's mad. I'm not gonna lie, this actually goes hard as well with that pinky purple color and yellow. Crazy color combo. Not gonna lie, that's actually decent. Everything literally matching up here. Like the red goes with the seat builds, the yellow go with the seats. It's literally spot on. That's a spot on build. And Pounders the matching the wheel color matching interior. Yeah, that's a decent build. Yo, what's good, Ruman? How are we doing? Long time ago. I think on this part here, I'm gonna drop some memberships as well. We need to keep the channel lit at some point. We got Dark Tito's on a nice, very nice, simple, white, clean Rasmus here. Goes pretty hard. We got DR4, DD4. Such a nice ice. I mean, we got here very tasteful, very tasteful. Actually goes pretty nice. We got 89 on the plate. I kind of like forgot what we actually have inside of here. Let me just check it out. I actually, oh yeah, this spot here. I actually do remember you can get some jobs. I know someone that has jobs for this location where you can be inside of these spots with your cars and basically make pictures and stuff. This location actually goes hard. This should literally be the spot they should be opened up for meets. Could actually be sick. That'll be a really good one for undergrounds. Not gonna lie. This background music. What the heck is this sample? Actually goes pretty alright. It's just weird samples I'm just checking out as background music on the stream currently. It's just like to get some ideas for making GTA cinematic films or something for GTA 6. So I'm just like trying to make some playlists for music ideas for videos and stuff. Because I'm definitely not gonna be making any more GTA 5 videos or like car meet videos like that. I don't think it's really gonna get out there. You have something better? Yeah, go for it. If you have something better, definitely go for it. We're gonna do like a best of show on this location. So whoever gonna win the best of show, you can basically choose the next spot and location. So definitely bring some of your like most unique, crazy looking underground builds you got. You really feel like looking clean at the same time. You've seen the F6? I don't actually think I have. Let me see. What is that? This is actually a crazy sample for some old money. What the fuck, yo? Alright, let me react to this actually. We got Forza Horizon 6 trailer? Is that for real? We literally got Forza Horizon. So we literally got Forza Horizon 6. That's literally what is up right now. That's actually mad. Yeah, Kayak Street is actually pretty cool as well, not gonna lie. Kayak Street is pretty nice. But I haven't actually not been playing it. It seems pretty cool. I have actually only been mostly been playing what is called Kayak Drift. But I've been just playing it a little bit on PC for some before there was something before it actually came to PS5 or there was something. I'll say that was pretty cool, but I actually never ended up buying it for PS5. I don't know why, because probably I could not see myself spending too much time on it in the last end. But yeah, the Forza is about to 2026. Alright, let's see. Should we see the trailer real quick? Why not actually? We'll see what they have been cooking. I have not seen the trailer yet. Is that actually the proper trailer for Forza? Yeah, it is. Wait, let me see. What the heck? It's only 1 minute long. Already now this is looking crazy. Oh yeah, so this is a teaser. Actually crazy. So detailed, that's actually mad. Oh, so we can already whitelist it? That's actually that's totally crazy. What the heck? That's actually mad. That's actually crazy. I actually did not really expect it to be coming out this yet. Yeah, 2026, literally. TJ actually gonna have competition with Forza Horizon, I think. But I think it's more like Forza Horizon they're gonna have competition with TJ6 in reality. That's actually crazy. That's mad. The lineup we got, yeah, that's actually Forza Horizon 6 and TJ6 and Battlefield. Wait, there's already a new Battlefield that just came out, so there's gonna be a BF6. That's crazy, that's actually mad. Alright, anyways, let's have a look at these cars as well. What the heck? That's actually mad. We got this crazy RX-7 here, goes totally insane. Such a nice color customization here of the underground theme. Really go nice. Alright, someone is a little bit mad here. I don't know who the heck what that was. Probably someone to the left. I was pretty mad here. Such a nice one. If I should rate this one, yeah, let me do a little rate now when we are not so many. I'll definitely give this one a 10. Really fitting underground and really unique looking. We got like a nice Sultan over here as well, goes really mad. Also kind of like pretty like underrated and underground. Underrated with this like dark green color. I don't know if that's actually real life based as well. It's mostly famous for the blue color, but yeah. Actually goes mad. If I should give it a 1 to 10, I'll probably say like a decent 8.5, 9 probably. Yeah, good 9. Actually goes hard. And then we got like a Remus here, goes really nice here from Slim Jim. Goes really mad here. Definitely nice. I'll say this is just a nice simple clean. I'm definitely gonna give this a great 9. This is so clean, just simple. That's also really cool to see. That's a W. Showing off the engine as well, let's go. Then we got like a nice skyline here, a little bit more like face interference themed. Also pretty cool, I'll say a nice 8.5 for this, goes pretty hard. Actually goes very nice, also really cool with that Liberty City plates. That actually definitely makes it a little bit more unique. I'll say a good 8.5, actually not just a 9. I'm so bad at rating cars, especially when we're talking about clean cars, because in reality I will just give them all a 10. So it's really hard to like, I'll say then there'll definitely be something about you can have some favorites and stuff like that. But RX-7 here also goes really mad with that interior, crazy orange color and nice blue color. Everything is just really nice and clean. Definitely a great 9, if actually not, I'll say 9.5, if actually not a great 10 for that. That's a W build. We got a Remus here. This is really having some kind of like Fast and Furious vibe with this customization. Goes really nice. I really like this one. This actually goes really nice. Definitely a 10, I'll say. Then we got this as well. Also goes really nice. I don't know what there is about this Remus and this Lorry and EPSI. This really goes hard to get a 10 for both of these. Really nice. Improvement tip. Alright, improvement tip. I don't know which one is your car. Iconi. Oh yeah, let me just also gonna take up pictures real quick. Let me just see if there's anything. If we have anyone that like to join up, the steps are basically in the description. Oh, just in general, alright. The steps to join is just you have to send like 4 or 3 pictures of clean cars you got or some garage pictures. We got one here. It's good you're at least telling in the live chat that you sent the pictures, because sometimes I can miss a little bit out on it because I have too many on the messenger thing. Wait, I did add you back. I have got my eyes on you. That's a crazy name. That's a crazy PSN name. What the heck? I just forgot. Yeah, there's so many you literally could respond to. I could spend all day on that. But yeah, if I actually should say, it really goes hard like this. But if I should give an improvement tip, I'll say it's not because it will improve, it'll just give a different look. They'll also look very nice, I think. That is if you try to make this one with red unselected colored wheels. But I don't know if you have something to make that. Also, depending if you have something to merge it with that can give it so there's like a purple orange version and then like a blue red version. Could actually go hard, but yeah, both of these are really nice. Then we got like this one. Also another nice Remus we got here. These animated lorries actually goes pretty hard at some point. It's not even like, normally you could say like lorries and cars are not clean, but sometimes if they are made in the right way, it can look just the right way. So really nice one here. I'll probably say this really nice 9 for this one. Goes really hard. If actually not a 9.5, it's really unique. Never seen something like it. Pretty cool. We got Sebastian here with this crazy ballista. Goes really nice as well. Got the waves on the sides. Really cool. I'll give it a really good. I'll say 9 of an underground build. This actually goes really hard. I love that. It really looks nice with that red vibe to it. Like red Japan car. But definitely I'll give this one a very nice clean 9. It's kind of like tricking you into think this is just a normal car, but it's not. It's in reality probably fully unselected and everything. So that's a W. We got the proper Subaru build here as well. Goes really hard. Nice with the blue color and everything. W build. I'm definitely gonna give this one a great 9 as well. So iconic, really iconic. We got a RX-7 over here, goes really mad as well. Nice with those. Nice with the white color wheels for this. But actually, I think that'll be a hard one to do. But imagine if you got the same wheel color as the Larry. That'll be a different game. That'll be a different game. But that'll actually be super mad. I'll say really clean build here. Definitely I'll give it a good. I'll say a good 8.5. if not just a 9 maybe, but it's just like, it's definitely colored stock wheels. I just don't know how much the colored stock wheels actually are fitting the RX-7, or is that just me? Do you guys like the colored stock wheels, or just the stock wheels in general on the RX-7? I don't really know what if I should like them or not. I'll say they're still really good. It just looks... It's probably because they have pretty wide wheels, or like, and the rim is very small. That's why it's probably looking a little bit weird, but yeah, pretty dope build. We got another one here, another banger. We got this Sultan here, the green one. Goes really nice with the plate and green color and everything. Yeah, W build, very clean. With the slurry and everything. Definitely a straight up, I'll say actually a good 10 for that. 9? Yeah, 10. Also really cool with that. Yeah, everything is literally matching this build. We even got small down to the smallest detail. That's really cool. Alright, let's do like a best of show. Wait, actually let me get some records. Yeah, let me make a little record of this. Just go around, walk around, I don't know, do something. So it looks like you're just checking cars out in a car meet. Then maybe I'm gonna make something out of this. Alright, let me just quickly take the back end here. Then we should be good. Alright, there we go. Let's start up a best of show. I think, what is the command for that? Alright, so whoever gonna take the win of this best of show can choose the next spot on theme. Alright, best of show is live. I'll say it's gonna be pretty tricky to find one here, because I definitely have more than 4 favorites. This is also such a banger. And a banger here, bangers everywhere. But I feel like this one, that's really something different. Let me just quickly grab something to drink in meanwhile. Alright, so we do have 4 on this one. We got 1 on that, Victra. And I don't know if Bro are voting for this blue one, or if you even are voting. That was a close call. Alright, just to make sure, let's close it down, and then we're gonna say every other cars are emulated, but beside of the blue one here and the pink Rasmus at the bottom here, that will be the only one we're gonna be voting for, just to make the final decision. So I'm still gonna be voting for this pink one. Alright, the owner of this pink one definitely gonna take the win. That's a W. Let me know who that is. Who was the owner actually? W build, yeah, definitely. I do not actually know, because we kinda like have to know so we can figure out if the owner like to pick a spot / theme for the next. Did the owner left? Or is the owner of that pink one is not in the lobby? I have no clue. Alright, let's do... Alright, then we're just gonna... we're gonna do like a... Let's just randomize, so let's say EDM theme. No, we already did that. Let's do a... JDM theme. No, actually, let's do sports cars. what? Are we just gonna say luxury? And then I got a spot, since I do not know who the owner of the pink one was. Let's hit the spot. You're gonna do a little. Kind of like have to go. Yeah, I think this way should be fine enough. It's because we have to like kind of like go on to the other side of the mountain to hit the location. So it's just gonna be a little cruise. I'm just gonna go a little bit slow here to begin with, so everyone can catch up. Then we're just gonna be. I think right here someone was talking about there could be a potential mansion upcoming here or somewhere in this area for the new mansion DLC coming in December. It's gonna be very interesting to see how expensive these mansions actually gonna be. A little story mode scene right there. That's pretty cool. My bad, I wasn't at my game. Did you had... What the heck happened? Wait, I was just looking away from the stream. Did that car not just spawn in? What the heck? You own the pink Remus. Alright, if you want to, then after this stream here, then... Oh, Macro, are you in the lobby still? Because if you are, then just go to a location and then we're just gonna follow you. Or we're gonna take that after this spot here, then you're just gonna pick a location and a theme if you like to. So we're just gonna keep the next theme as luxury, but after that you can definitely choose something if you still like to. Yeah, dang, this is a long cruise. Very chilled, very chilled. Just chilling out the last moments of GTA 5, literally. Another story mode scene. What is going on? GTA is literally bringing all these story modes scene into online. If you know what I mean. Like these scenarios you sometimes see. Sometimes then I spotted a bank robbery, like from story mode in online. That was a weird thing to see in online, but I wish that was a proper thing. It's just sometimes things from story modes are glitching into online, I think. Oh, I don't know really how it works, but I guess it's something like that. Oh, where's that house? It's somewhere right here very soon. Yeah, this spot here. We got 60. I think it should be possible to manage somehow to pull up at this spot here with 16 players, so let's give it a try, why not? So yeah, theme will just be luxury, so any luxury cars, it could be sports, supers, something like looking luxurious, should be good. That's actually also a pretty decent jacket we got here. It's like a Spanish jacket. Oh, I actually forgot to drop the 5 memberships on the last spot, but we're gonna do it on this spot for sure. What is a good luxury build? That's a good question. I guess we can't go wrong with this one. I don't think so. I think we should be Gucci. Everyone is just running around. Actually, I kind of like want to stance out this one, but yeah, let me just do it over here. I can already hear the cops. Gonna be ready. Nope. It's probably because I have to use the what is called the other sniper gun, or like this one. I just totally forgot you can't stance that one with a revolver for some reason. It's not every car that can actually take the revolver shots. The backyard is also a good one. What did I just call it? The backyard of this location? I don't even think I have actually seen it. I'm just gonna bring out the PA gun. I think the spot actually looks decent. I do remember it's because someone sent me a picture for a long time ago of this location. Alright, let me see if I actually still have it. Did I actually delete that picture? This is also like back in the Stripe family days. Oh my god, I don't know why I still have all these old pictures. And this is like, that's actually how my cars looked like for, how old is this? That's like 2022. That was before I knew EPSI or modded cars was a thing, so the way you made clean cars back then was just using like custom crew colors. So my whole garage was just like custom crew colors. Literally, that was pretty mad. Unfortunately, I can't find what I was looking for, but yeah, never mind. Oh yeah, you actually made that picture. Yeah, that was crazy. Also, you also made like the pictures for the what is called the RWB film. That was such a banger. Like, it's good memories to definitely look back at and like think that was the Stripe family crew we used to do back in the days. So it definitely has some power to do thematic. Oh yeah, dang. This background is hella underrated. What is going on? This is actually mad. What are you guys thinking? Let me make a poll. Should we go for the backyard or the front? So you guys. Alright, give a vote where we should do the meet at. Backyard or front? This is the backyard. I think it's possible to get in here. Pretty nice spot. And then we got the front as we are on currently. Oh, we're definitely gonna be hitting that backyard, I feel like. Let's go with that backyard. Oh, let me just quickly get the car. Alright, we got 17 in the lobby. I think the spot should still be good for it. Most definitely. Do you remember the film with the film with RWB? That was so mad. I literally, that intro I made for that RWB film, that was so iconic. I feel like just starting the film inside of that store and we're just walking outside and then everyone is just parked up at that gas station and then the film just starts where everyone one is just driving over the bridge, and this is RWB Raph and Willet. It was so iconic. But it's just so sad that when you create cinematic films like that and really put the time into it, it mostly never really reaching far on YouTube because it's such an underrated thing. I guess if it was Hillafloss that probably have uploaded, he'll probably get way more many views, but I'm thinking I'm under the shadow of him at some point with those films back in the days. Yeah, this is looking beautiful. This is nice. Such a W meat we got here. Is there not like a way to get up on that roof? Oh yeah, there we go. Let me go over here. You sent the PSN pictures. Alright, let me just take a look, then I'll definitely take a check on it. If I just can hit the right button, let's go. So many on that favorite list is totally nonsense. I don't know how to keep track on these messengers. I really feel like PlayStation should make something where you have friends and then you have a custom friend list where you can say this is your favorite friends, and then you make a playlist of friends you're friends with on PlayStation. Like this is car meets and this is, I don't know, something like that. Oh, here we got the split. Should be good, should be good. It's definitely clean looking. Alright, there we go. This spot is actually hella underrated. Wait, I actually gonna make like... I think I'm actually gonna start something just to remember some of these spots. I'm gonna make like a little short thing. Good car meet spots in GTA or something like that. I think someone already probably have made that, but I don't know if they have included this one. Such a W. We're definitely also gonna have to do lowrider. I feel like lowrider is so vibe to do. I used to join back on... I used to join you on the back in PS4. Yeah, PS4 days was something different, not gonna lie. That was when the whole beginning was like how we just trying to host some car meets and figured out how to do this and make a community out of it. I don't even think I actually did the proper Stripe family on PS5. I think that was just a PS4 thing. Can't actually remember if we ever made it to PS4 or PS5. Also crazy a duo we got right here with the Rolls Royce and Bentley. That's really dope. That's actually looking really clean. Boss here with this old money build. I know what you have been thinking when you created this for sure. This is also such a banger. Really nice. Yeah, it goes nice with that green color. Then we got like a Rolls Royce here, very classic, beautiful blue. Nice wheels on this, really suitful. It actually goes nice to see that ISL plate. It has a nice classic fit to it, even when it is a designer brand. Yeah, definitely some W builds here. And even also a red one. Dang, this is mad. This is mad. There's so much content to make out of this, but I feel like I already did so much content, and TJ5 is just so... It's so old and kind of like dead for TJ car meet content. There's not really something... Oh, there's not many people watching TJ car meet content, I don't feel like. It's not really something people go on YouTube, oh, I wanna see like TJ5 car meet thematic or short edits of it. So you kind of like have to trick the algorithm to actually get out there. Crazy build here as well. Unfortunately it's a little bit scratched, but yeah. Actually crazy purple. Nice with the arrows here. Is that blue or black? I think it's black, yeah. Also a crazy one here. Nice Valentine build. Has some really nice 19700 vibes or something like that. I don't know. This actually goes mad. Also the Porsche here. Striker. Really dope with the pounders. This could actually also be a decent spot for lowrider now when I think about it. 90s. I don't know. Or something old, you know, it's definitely an old build, so yeah. Maniac. Pretty cool. The Bentley here goes nice with the interior and the silver color. Really great color combi. I don't know what's going on for this. Then we got this one as well. Yeah, there's a lot of people loving this Conseni again. I think it's called 55 version, the long version of it. Yeah, that goes mad. Also the Piagon here. I don't know. There's so many good clean cars. I can literally not put a finger on a single car at this spot right now. And on those cars we have out right now, that I will say is not clean. Everything is literally
perfect. Everything, down to the last.
Yeah, there you got it. BS on the Bentley flying. Oh, it's the Bentley flying spool. Oh yeah, I'm not actually quite sure. I just know some of these. Oh, I used to back in the days remember what the difference are, but I just know this should be the Bentley, and this is like. But yeah, I was just referring to the in-game name of it. But some cars is just easier to refer it as the real life name. Alright, I think we're gonna do another best of show for sure. Dang, so many clean ones. Not gonna lie, it's actually totally mad. Alright, let's do a best of show. Give a vote for your favorite. I'll see which one is your favorite ones. There's so many good ones. You can just probably hear that cane on the stream. I don't know why it's like literally capturing all audio that's nearby. It's actually too crazy. How is the content looking? Let's see. We got like 3 on this one. Such really great one. We got 2 here, 3. Those old classic ones are some good favorites, I can definitely tell. Alright, actually before we're gonna do proper best of show, let's actually do it a little bit different. Because now when I can see we have 3 of the same cars. So let's do a best of show vote just for the what is called the old Bentleys. I think it's Bentleys. Or am I wrong? I don't actually know. Where's the flashlight? There we go. Alright, so we're gonna do like a best of show where it's only like the blue one, the green one, and the red one first. And then we're gonna take one with all the cars at the last end. There's some, yeah, I don't know, it's hard to choose here. The red one is good, the green one is more like old money, quiet old money. The blue one is more like royal looking. The red one is more, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it's a hard one. I think I'm actually gonna give a vote for the red one. We got 4 on this one, we got, yeah, the green one definitely gonna take the win. Alright, W for the green one. That'll definitely take the win of these 3. Alright, let's do another best of show. Let's see, we got, let's include, there's so many Piagons and Bentleys over here, that's actually mad. Let's do the old ones. We got these 3, we got the Bentley, we got the Rolls Royce, and the Bentley. Oh wait, will that actually make sense? No, we're just gonna do a mix between the 2 Bentleys. Which one is your favorite of the Bentleys? We got the brown one and we got the two colored tone one. But I kinda like want to include this one as well, because it is having same color as this. Alright, we're gonna take including the Rolls Royce as well, even when it's a newer version and not the older version. Alright, it looks like we got 4 on this one. And yeah, the brown one definitely gonna take the win. W build. Alright, next up, version of the Bentley versus new generation of the Bentley. Which one is your favorite? Purple versus the silver one. Are we to the old OG days or are we to the new modern days? Give a vote for your favorite. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, this old one is such a underrated build. Is actually absolutely insane how underrated it is. Alright, that definitely gonna take the win. Alright. W build. Let's just do the overall best of show. Just give a vote for your favorite one. Whoever gonna take the win can choose next spot and theme for this. And then I'm gonna save it for the next one. But I kinda like, yeah, then the next spot we're just gonna give it straight out to Macro to choose a spot and theme. It's just, I did not expect we're gonna end up having so many good ones at this spot, so yeah, just give a vote for a favorite one. The only rule is you can't vote for your own personal car. Alright, whoever is the owner of this one can choose the next spot and theme. I'll see who that is. Who is the lucky winner? And also let me drop the 5 gifted memberships. So everyone spam a W in the chat.
What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up?
Lady, heal me too, 'cause my feeling is just so right as we dance.
I did not really fully found out who actually... JDM. Alright, next theme will be JDM. Let me just jump in here. Just show us a spot you like to go on. So let's see who was the lucky winners of the memberships. We got R2, we got Jerome CEO, we got SP Spider, Squeezy, and West Tommy, I think. Oh yeah, just take your time, find a spot, something, whatever pops up in your mind. Alright, let's see where we go into on this spot here with the theme of being JDM. Alright, there we go. Let's pull out some JDM bangers. Skyline goes hard. Craig built an actually proper JDM. Well, I think it could go. Fun to make like a little lineup around this waterfall here, or water pool. What the heck? Did we just got cups on us out of nowhere? Literally. Yes. Oh, I'm gonna have to take this guy out, otherwise he's gonna keep shooting. Why? No, wait, never mind. I was just unfocused looking at something else, that was why. Ah, there we go. That's also a banger we got here from Even. That's such a nice build. Lovely. So many good bangers. Yeah, dang, this is actually looking absolutely nice. Totally mad. Alright, let me just find a... the PSN, take a look in the description, or otherwise you can type command PSN. Let me just quickly see if I can find that playlist thing. Where the heck was it? Everything looks so sick in GTA right now, especially with this freezing daytime. It really makes a big difference. It really makes the game looks really good looking. Yeah, dang. There's so many good ones I cannot explain. We're definitely also gonna do a little best of show very soon. Just a little fun one. Then I feel like we should do a lowrider meet as the next thing. Why do you don't do TikTok? I also have a TikTok, but it's a little bit random stuff I'm actually posting. Yeah, for some reason I do actually not have it linked. It was like I made it to test out some few things about like GTA 6 content, early content, but yeah, it went alright, but yeah, maybe I should give a try on it again. Could be. You sent some pictures? Alright, let me just quickly have a look. Oh yeah, definitely some good ones we have here. That's one thing for sure. I do actually have one very similar. That's actually funny. Yeah, I don't even have to see anymore. It's all good. Yo, what's good? How are we doing? Ice Cube. Probably your account will explode with friend requests. Yeah, might be. Right, let me just make sure there's not other people that have sent something that I haven't seen yet. But it's also like the problem with TikTok at some point. It's like you kind of like have to get people from TikTok to your YouTube, and I feel like that's not always the most easiest thing to do. But I don't know if it would make sense to actually do stream car meets on TikTok, or if people even want to watch GTA car meets on TikTok. I think yeah, it definitely gonna make sense for when we're gonna be talking about GTA 6. But for GTA 5, I'm not quite sure actually. That's actually also a pretty decent car meet spot. Oh. I don't know what's going on. Sometimes you just end up pressing the wrong buttons. Alright, everyone got at it. Let me just make a new party. I don't know what the heck. The vacation was pretty decent. It was not because I was on vacation. I was just like home with the family and working on a project. So I haven't basically been home for like 2 weeks. So that was why it was not possible for me to do any streams, because this time I was not taking the PS5 with me. So I was just taking 2 weeks off of playing and just working on something else. Dang, yeah, this one's such a clean one. Let me get one more record. This is insane. We're making the scene. Will there be a buy and sell later? I do not know if I'm gonna host a buy and sell today, but if I'm not actually gonna have any proper plans tomorrow, that's what I'm trying to figure out, if I'm going out or not. Then I'll probably be likely to host a buy and sell at some point. Dang, so many W builds. These cards are just keep showing up out of nowhere, literally. Let's do a best of show, and then let's do some lowrider after that. So let's have a little best of show vote for fun. Why not? It's always fun to do, just to see. But I'll say it's really hard to actually have a favorite here because there's so many good ones. I really like this yellow one, it's really unique. Also the elegy over here goes mad as well. Same with this, such a nice one. The green one, yeah, there's so many good ones. It's actually totally mad. This one is maybe a little bit more to the basic side. Or am I wrong? Yeah, actually, yo, Slim Jim, or I don't know if you're still in the chat, but I was wondering, you probably not have been on that thing where you have been making any modded clean cars with like EPSI texture. If you do like, I could drop you some cars with that EPSI texture. I don't know if you even know what EPSI texture is, but it's basically, if you can see this car is shining here, it's basically like a texture, a modded texture that applies to the car to make it more shiny, realistic looking. And then modded cars often have Yanktons or pounder plates or something like that. So I was just thinking if there was someone that's not on the EPSI trend of modded clean cars, I could definitely drop you some on whenever I'm gonna be doing the buy and sell streams. But yeah, he's just the OG, so I don't know. Let's see which one you guys are voting for. I think I'll be voting for, I don't know what to pick here, there's so many good ones. I don't know, I'm probably gonna be giving a vote on this one. I don't know what to pick. You guys are just pulling out too much crazy stuff, so let's see, we got 3 on the Skyline, we got 2 on my one, we got 4 on this one, so I believe this one will definitely be taking the win. But yeah, Slim Jim, let me know if you like to get some of these modded cars for sure, because then I can hit you up. So if you have money enough on your account, you could just like, there's 2 ways you could do it. I could buy you some cars, or I can sell you some cars for cheap that have all these modded merch parts, all these modded parts on it. And then if you have seen that GIF merch glitch video I've made on YouTube, how to merge cars, then that car you're buying from me, you can merge that onto your cars, so they will get this EPSI texture and be looking more realistic, clean, if that makes sense. Otherwise, if you have the money enough, you can just buy the car straight away from me on my buy and sell account. I basically have almost everything, or most of it. Let's do lowrider as the next thing. But yeah, I was just like thinking if you was aware of that thing that is, there's this thing about EPSI and modded textures that makes the car shine more than normally. But yeah, this one I'll let you know about it. Alright, the Christian, let me just make a poll. Real quick. Alright, give a vote if you should do the lowrider meet at the beach or at the what is called the Hood gang area, the most well-known area for lowriders. I don't know, it probably has a different name than Hood gang area. I don't know how to like describe it, but I guess if I was texting that, you probably know what I mean. Dang, everything is just shining out here. Look at it. Everything is shining so crazy right now. This is mad. Like this, like even like the reflections of this. You see it? This actually also reflects this whole thing, this whole cube here. What the heck is going on? That's some beauty of GTA 5. I'm not gonna lie, this is looking insane. I guess it just throws the daytime at the right time. That's actually mad. Let's hit it. We're definitely gonna go for the beach. But yeah, then Slim Jim, or yeah, I also made a video on the channel about whenever you're gonna get these EPSI cars or cars with the modded EPSI texture, a video that shows how you can change colors on them without losing that EPSI texture. It's not because I've got so many views yet, but I feel like it's a thing people should know when they first end up getting these EPSI cars, so they don't scratching them or overwrite the modded parts of the car and just make it to be a stock car again. Dang, I can't wait for Halloween. We're gonna have Halloween soon again, around the corner. Definitely gonna see if we can do some Halloween meets. It's gonna be our last Halloween for GTA 5. That's gonna be mad to think about. So I feel like we should definitely get the best out of it for the last time. I'm pretty sure like after December months and into the new year, after New Year, I really feel like that's the area where GTA 5 really gonna drop and probably die out, and then it'll be a thing again for when we get very close to GTA 6, then it's gonna be popular, and then it'll die afterwards, I think. But I normally, back in the days, I used to do GTA 5 Christmas films as a special thing. And I was thinking, because this is gonna be the last Christmas we're gonna have in GTA 5, or I gonna be on, then I was thinking I'm gonna make a live stream for Christmas and New Year, and then we're gonna shoot a GTA 5 Christmas film cinematic mixed with New Year things. And I think we're gonna do a part 1 and part 2. So many people as possible that are subscribed to this channel can take part and be in that film as the final area of GTA 5, basically. Maybe right here. Let's see what else could be good. Yeah, we could hit this blue spot here. This used to be pretty nice. If anyone like got a party bus you wanna call out, I don't know if you can, but yeah, go for it if you like to. I mean, drop some lowrider music on the stream. Why not? Let's chill with that. If I then can find it, that's gonna be the next good question. Oh yeah, I also actually made recently a voodoo. I actually kind of like wanna rock with. Let's see where we got it. Hopefully it's this one. Let's see. For some reason I accidentally made a rusty voodoo on full EPSI. I was not even supposed to because I was trying to make a new lowrider build when I was like merging for some time ago. Alright, I think this is the correct one. So basically I also have this one in a rusty version. Full EPSI before it's actually Benny's upgraded. I feel like it's matching pretty good with this orange unselected colored wheels and blue with the EPSI. But what I was trying to learn is like the nose flip trick with the voodoo. It's pretty actually hard to do. I don't know if any of you guys actually know how to nose flip the voodoo. I'll definitely like to see if there's any of you guys to know. I can't believe I'm doing this. Let me see what or is it? What do you mean even? It's actually tricky to jump high with the voodoo. I don't know how people can jump really high. And then you're supposed to like nose flip the car. Basically this I'm talking about. If anyone knows how to do that. I really like to learn it so badly. But basically what you have to do is like, you have to kind of like, you have to jump high and then you have to like nose flip the car. Something like, I don't know how he does it, but it's actually, it's not easy to do. There's so many like lowrider secret tricks you can do. Yeah, good luck. Sure thing. Dang, there's so many clean builds. It's actually crazy. Let me see if I actually can do it. If anyone knows how to do it, let me know, because then I can let you. Then you can just take my car and try. Let's see. Something like. I think first you're gonna have to jump high enough so you need to get this jumping timing right. It's all, yeah, it's... I think you are yeah, I don't know how... that was actually a good jump, but it's so... I don't know how you timed that jumping, yeah. Definitely try, let me see, is it open? Yeah, go for it. I think you can take it now. Yeah, I was also thinking it was like the back way you're supposed to do it, but it seems like you have to just jump straight up and then lean forwards with the car. Yeah, dang, this is looking super clean. I can help three-wheeling cars if someone needed. Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. This is like, it's crazy how some people still have cars like this. This is actually mad. Mad Rised. What galaxy are this guy living on? I don't actually know. I don't think it's modded, but it's really ugly modded. I think it looks like you got EPSI, yeah, or something. That's actually crazy. The Pearson. Oh yeah, about that guy that wants to get the 3-wheel. Did someone actually brought the party bus? Oh yeah, I thought I saw a party bus. Oh, Matt LV got it. Dang, this has never been better, literally. Maybe we could make like a little scene out of this. Dang, this is good. This is good stuff. The music from the truck are coming out of my controller. What the heck? That sounds mad. Wait, where we got that emoji? Let's see. Game crashed. That's a really unfortunately. No, that's not the run. Yeah. The fun fact is like you have to join a job to like log in the stance of when you're 3-wheeling, I think. So if you was in the stance position and you crashed out of the lobby, then your car will basically have been in the position. Even when it does not really help on anything. I think that actually could have been working. Dang, there's so many clean lowriders here. This is totally crazy to see. Let me just quickly check one thing. We're gonna definitely have a best of show on this spot, and then we're gonna... Can you Evo as well for it to stay the same? I'm pretty sure you can. Otherwise, Rumen will know about it. Dang, there's so many goodies. So many good cars here. I feel like it'll almost be stupid not to make some content out of this. Or make a short film, something, make an edit, make some pictures out of this, because with the daylight settings I have right now, with the frozen daytime, everything here is just looking completely amazing. So many good cars. Yeah, this is mad. Alright, let's have a little best of show. So, yeah, give a vote for one of your favorite lowriders at the spot. You feel like that's one of your favorite ones. You just feel like that's just really good made. I'll say this is another hard one. I really do like this one. If you have seen the movies Cars, then this is basically straight out the lowrider from the Cars movie. Or that purple one, so it's definitely a favorite. Dang, there's so many good ones. Everything is just so clean. Oh, this feels illegal. Dang, this is actually good. Damn, I'm the only with normal plate. Yeah, that I feel like you're such a OG with your cars that you have not even been like following up on the what is called the car trend about clean car meets, so you just end up maybe still having the same OG cars you used to have. But it's actually also cool because I can see some of them you have with these old OG crew colors we had and stuff like that, so that's pretty cool to see. But yeah, you should definitely also get some of these cars with the modded texture. Let me watch it juggle. Yo, what's good, Collection? How are we doing? Long time no see. I don't know what I should vote for. There's so many good ones. I feel like this one over here is pretty unique. That's a great color combination. So we got 4 on the red. We do have, yeah, the red one is definitely gonna take the lead here. That's a W build here. That I was just thinking, like, is this a part of the livery? What is this? But yeah, I think that's a part of the livery. This glitter here looks super clean, actually. Yeah, that's a dope build. Well, so what is the timer you put on Snap? Oh, the timer I put on Snap, that's a countdown for GTA 6. If you press on your profile on Snapchat and scroll a little bit down, you can probably see that Snapchat countdown. I was just thinking, why not just invite you guys for the GTA 6 countdown for fun? Just why not? Then we can all keep track of it at the same time. Yeah, it's just yeah. I just feel like that was a pretty fun idea. Alright, dang, yeah. Whip those lowriders. Let's go crazy. Let's see, what else can we do? Alright, the owner or the winner of that red one. Who is that? That will be TTV. Let me just jump in. If you want to, you can lead us to a spot and let me know what theme you like to do. We're just slowly moving out. Just take your time to find something. Is my crew still in here? Yeah, alright, so after this... Yeah, I don't know. It's because you was not, what is called, at the console when you won that last competition, but I'm trying to figure out how I can put it in so you actually can. Otherwise, just let me know in the chat, Macro, if you have a specific theme in mind you really like to do. Then I'll definitely log that in for the next one. So you still can, like, yeah, choose something since you won the last, or won the previous best of show for some time ago now. Let's go. Yeah, Skate 4 is good. It's good. Yeah, it's actually fun. I'm getting addicted to it, not gonna lie. Car brains, no dupe. Alright, we're definitely gonna log that in for the next theme after this. West Side Stories. Bike meet could actually also be fun to do. I'm gonna remember what is called the car brains no dupe. Just gonna figure out if TTVJ has something he wants to do. If he have a theme. If he don't have one, we're just gonna do car brains no dupes. But yeah, I did a little Skate 4 stream yesterday. It's actually pretty fun. Like, it's actually pretty fun, not gonna lie. But I don't know. It's also like there's a lot of like older YouTubers that's actually playing Skate for, like people in their 30s and late 20s I've seen. So it's kind of like goes all around for all ages. It's also a very chill game, just to chill around, do some flips, do some tricks. Yeah, that's actually also what kind of surprised me, but at the same time I was a little bit expecting it could probably contain some AI thing. You can definitely tell like the characters in Skate 3 or Skate 4 is like, it's more like AI made. Alright, you're joining up? Let's do classic muscle chrome rims only. We can try to see if we can pull that off. Alright, so the theme is classic chrome rims only. So it means classic cars with chrome rims only. And then after that theme we're gonna be doing car brains no dupes. Alright, let's see if we can pull that off. Yeah, well, it's still early access, so it should improve. Yeah, I definitely also think it's definitely gonna be improving. But it's crazy, this early access for the Skate 4 game is actually really long. Surprisingly long. You could almost like complete the whole entire game on the early access. I think you definitely have time enough to do that. Oh, I have a car in mind that might actually have... Maybe this one actually do have... A classic with chrome rims. Let me see, what can we find? Should have something with the Beta Dukes. The highest speed in a land vehicle. Oh, that was not the right one. It does have chrome. I'm gonna change this one whenever I can. But basically, Slim Jim, most of all of the cars I do have is like EPSI texture. I still do have some old ones I haven't changed yet, because it also takes a little bit of time to do that merge glitch. If that works, yeah, I think it should be good. It is chrome rim, so yeah, it should be good. I think that's good. Let's just do a side park here. It's also crazy how long this Beta Dukes actually is. It's a very long car. Yo, what's good, David? How are we doing? Ellie here, pulling up. Surprise yeah, I'm actually so surprised. I'm not gonna lie. I made 3 videos about the merge glitch. I made a first one because I was thinking, alright, I'm just gonna make a video because I had an idea of there'll be many people already know how this merge glitch was working. And then I realized, alright, we got so many people on GTA, mostly because it's new generation people, if you can say it like that. And there was so many that actually never knew how to merge or make modded cars by using the merge glitch. And then I was like, alright, I'm gonna make a new tutorial to refine the steps even better. And then that got even more views. And then I was like, alright, we're gonna make one final where I really like showing everything in baby steps, so nobody can miss out how to not do the merge glitch correctly, so you can only succeed with it. So I really feel like also because GTA is so old, everyone should literally just know about this merge glitch. Like, and not waste the time on not making some nice builds, if that's what you like to do. Let me see if I can get the correct one this time. I feel like today with the stream has been very chilled. We have just been chilling. It's not really because we have been full lobby, but maybe at some point a little bit close to it. But that's also cool, just with like a helpful lobby. Arena merge was the best. Oh yeah, it definitely was. Solo merge, yeah. Literally, if it was a solo merge list, the only annoying thing with the current merge glitch is that you need to have a friend to do it. And it'll be so much easier if everyone just solely or solo could do it without actually have to need some help to do it. Then people will be making so many more cars, I think. I feel like we got a lot of green cars out for some reason. Yeah, what color are these rims even? I think it's like... I think they're grey-green or something. They are not grey, they're some sort of green-grey, mostly grey. Like a cement color mixed with green. Cement. Cement, you know, like the thing. Yeah, I don't know how to say that. But basically something like that truck possibly could be driving. You know, that big round thing? I don't know if it's probably called cement. With a C and not a S. Dang, this one also a nice masterpiece here. Yeah, that's actually really dope. Really dope. Yeah, I think we're just gonna forget about that. Dang, even like pink NFC, that's actually something different. Then we got this beast here as well, goes really nice. Yeah, there's a lot of good ones. A plank one. I don't know, actually, I was thinking about to figure out how to actually make cars on plank plates, but I do not know if videos like that is even relevant anymore, because I don't know if that even something people are looking up. This also goes absolutely crazy, the Dominator here, the GTS I think. Has a little bit different here with the headlights, goes pretty nice. If you'd like to join up, just type command PSN or take a look in the description. Then we got like a little race build here as well. Goes pretty nice. Alright, we're 15 in currently. Sprontic is also on the way. Yeah, this actually also goes really nice with that killer red interior. Well, let me just try to do a funnel swap for the last. I used to have blank tons from the emulator and then it disappeared. Oh yeah. Is it actually possible to make blank number plates from the Rockstar website? If anyone actually know? Or do you have to do a certain glitch in the game to make the number plates being blank? I'll say you can get it almost blank if you just make a number plate with just one letter or number. It's not anymore. I just saw someone that made a video about a in-game glitch where you can make the number plates blank, but I do not know if that actually still works or if that's already patched. Dang, this is actually also a pretty nice film to see. Some classic with chrome rims. That's actually pretty nice. Let's do the next, I don't know, let's give it like 2 more minutes. Then we're gonna have a little best of show just for fun. And then we're gonna leave it to Macro, where he can find a spot for the theme of... Yeah, I'm gonna pin that very soon when we come to that. And then we're probably gonna see what we're gonna end with. Alright, let me try to change something with the title here. Someone sending pictures. Alright, let me just take a look. So, Collection, do you not really play GTA anymore, or how is it? Because I was thinking about to still recreate or create that GTA 6 type picture with the Vamos you got that's based on the GTA 6. And then Redwater, he made like a Vice City police car. And then I was thinking if I combine that too and make a picture out of that, it could actually go super hard. I actually do not know. Maybe I actually took a screenshot of his police car he had. I was just thinking that would actually be perfect for a picture. Somewhere down here somewhere. Let's see. I don't even think I got it on the picture. That's actually also a good spot. Yeah, this spot here is actually pretty lit as well. If you guys remember this one, that's actually a decent location. I probably don't have a picture of it. I really need to clean up on these pictures so badly. I have so much GTA bullshit. And so many good pictures as well. I got on GTA the other week for the cop outfit, but other than that, nah, I can't get on if you need me. Yeah, alright. I'll definitely let you know. I'll say it could be really dope to create that picture for sure. The problem is I need to either get the car from Redwater, or then you and Redwater have to be on at the same time, because you are the two that have the cars for that picture basically. So yeah, I just need to get one of the cars and then DM one of you to come on. The face cam, yeah, I don't know. I really need to get my proper setup. You guys don't want to know how I sit and stream. It's totally... It doesn't make any sense. I literally have a couch and then a table on a PC. I really need to get myself a what is called a proper streaming setup. I do not know. It's because I'm still trying to figure out how I can get space enough to get a setup like that. Oh shit, why why do I always make parties with people? This is so... Alright, gonna make a new party. People are just thinking out, what the heck? What the heck? Alright, anyways, Macro, if you have a spot you like to go to, let me know. And then we're gonna do your theme as the next. If you can type your what is called the Kami theme again, then I can just pin it out. Because for some reason I can't see the message in the chat. The lobby is not full. We are only currently 17 players in the lobby. I think we're gonna do 2 more spots before I'm gonna end the stream. It's gonna be something like that. Who's spawning pulling up? Why do everyone just have this green colored? We have 1, 2, 3. Literally 3 cars, 4 almost, but 3 cars with very similar green. That's actually funny. Yeah, that goes mad. Alright, Macro, I'm just gonna jump into your car, then you can pick a spot. If you do like to pick a spot. Depending if he's here or he went AFK, that's a good question. Oh, he's here. Alright, there we go. I'm trying to see if I can find that the theme you typed in the chat somewhere. It's not really out there, otherwise you can just retype whatever theme you like to do. So we're gonna follow Macro to the next location since he won the best of show, or was the first one to win. But yeah, theme will be upcoming. I guess first we're just gonna hit the location, then we're gonna figure out the theme. Let's go, let's hit it. Let's see, this spot is also pretty nice as well. Alright, what theme? Macro, let me know. Alright, we got 18 in the lobby. Car brains, no dude, yeah, that I was also trying to find it in the chat, but for some reason it actually just disappeared. I don't know how, but yeah. Alright, car brains, no dupe. So it means there's not 2 people that can have Bravado or 2 people that can have Mercedes, example. So it cannot be 2 cars with the same brand, if I'm right. That's basically the main point of the theme. Otherwise, let me just go for a underrated one. What is it now called? Yeah, it's a very interesting theme. I think we're gonna like try to figure out what it actually does. I kind of like have a solid idea what we're talking about. Only one like specific car person. So if someone has a Italia Gatio, then someone else can get that. Alright, so you cannot have the same cars. I think that's the main point of the theme. Yeah, you can use your picket door if there's not other people that already have one out. So bring something. I take Cassidy, alright. I guess I take Bravado if nobody has Bravado. This is Bravado, yeah. Alright, so we got Bugatti, Lambo, Toyota, Corvette, Porsche. We got BMW. Yeah, none of these are the same. Then we have, yeah, I don't know, Lamborghini, I think. And then we got Bravado, Cadillac. Then we got Rima's. Oh, what the heck I'm talking about? Like, what is this now based on? The Rima's, that's a Toyota. Is it not? I think. I'm pretty sure. It should be. But yes, I guess so far as it is right now, it should be looking pretty fine. COVID. Nissan. Yeah, that's a Nissan. Alright. So car brands that haven't been taken is basically Bentley has not been taken. We got there's no Ford. Yeah, Ford and Bentley has not been taken. Yeah, it's a Nissan Silvia, that's right. And what else do we have? We got Ferrari. Ferrari has also not been taken. Ferrari, Ford, Bentley. To if someone are looking for a car. Mercedes has also not been taken. That's right. And this is that's a Aston Martin. Oh yeah, we got one right here. That's why that makes sense. Yeah, we do already have the Toyota, that's the Supra. Otherwise, go with Mercedes. I don't think we have any Mercedes or Ferrari or Bentley, if you have something like that. I don't know why that bling sound, bling, always shows up. I don't know if it's because, I don't know why it's on the stream, but I can't hear it myself. I need to see how I can turn it off. I don't know if I should keep it on, or if it's fine for the stream. Bling. Is there a Dodge in here? Nope.
It's not even like we write a list of like the kind of music. It's more like it's just stuff we hear that we like, kind of comes out in us, you know. But as far as working, but when we can hook something up, I think it'll be special, man. Yeah, like just, you know. Yeah, like just, you know. Yeah, like just, you know.
Alright, there we go. Let's see. GG, see you later. Alright, I'll see you around, Jaden. Have a good one. Alright, I'll say so far looking's pretty decent with all the cars we got. We got the Mercedes here. And we do not have any other Mercedes. Actually, funny enough, the only car I haven't seen yet is basically Ferrari. Do people not like Ferrari or what? Or do you guys just prefer other cars than Ferrari? I'm not gonna lie, this Picador, I think that's what it's called. Or what is this actually in real life, I'm not quite sure. I know it's definitely real life based with that blue color. It's actually really dope. It actually goes really hard. Is that colored stocks? I think it might be. Yeah, stock rims, colored stock wheels on this actually goes really nice. It's an Alpine A110. Or Elo Alpine 100. 45 seconds for my car. Oh, you joined up, Collection, that's nice. Yeah, I was not quite sure if you actually just was watching the stream or if you actually end up joining up. And then we got like a, what is called, we got like a Sultan. A Subaru, so yeah, that's what it is, Subaru. Mitsubishi. I'll say with, yeah, it's actually kind of like hitting all type of cars. The only right song to put on right now is like alright, hang on, I'll be back then. In the meantime, you guys can just quickly listen to this masterpiece.
I'm singing in the rain, just singing in the rain. What a glorious feel, and I'm happy again. I'm laughing at clouds so dark up above, and the sun's in my heart, and I'm ready for love. Let the stormy clouds chase everyone from the place. Come on with the rain, I've a smile on my face. I walk down the lane.
Alright, there we go, we back. Hope you guys enjoyed the song. Let's go. Help me, Strive. Actually, this is a banger. This is, I don't know, this is a remix of it or something. Alright, let's see. I think we're very soon gonna start rating the cars. Definitely. What do you need help for 4 AM? Let me just check something. Alright, there we go. Let's go. McLaren. Oh, you need to find a car. Who does not have a car yet? Or looking to find a car brand that have not been taken? McLaren, Ferrari is still have not been taken. We got also Ferrari, McLaren. Is this a Ferrari? It is. No, I actually don't know what that is. That's a She-Will. Rolls-Royce, Bentley, Volkswagen. Yeah, there's still plenty of cars that actually haven't been taken. It's actually a fun theme. Hennessy, Venom, F5. Cadillacs. Let me just check if anyone have sent pictures, by the way. Here we got the cut. Dopa. I don't know if I have missed out on this one for some reason. It seems like, yeah, I don't know how that happened. For some reason I have not seen that one. I do not know how. This one got added. How did I miss that other one? That's a good question. Oh, we got GB9 here. Let's see. I'll say it's definitely clean. But did he, yeah, he also got added back. Yeah, he did. Alright, let me all Gucci. Alright, I think everyone might have got themselves. Everyone have probably got yourself a car brand / car. So let's do a little vote. Alright, give a vote on your favorite car brand as we has out right now currently. So this is just favorite car brand. It doesn't mean which one is the best looking one. This is just pure car brand based we are voting on. So just pure car brand based. Which one is one of your favorites? I say there's so many good ones. It's really hard. I think like I kind of like wanna go Porsche. I feel like that's a decent car brand. But also like Skyline or something, Nissan is also really dope. If we're talking about the JDM side. Let's see. We got 2 on Porsche. We got 1 on this Picador. I think that's what it's called. We got 1 on the Chevrolet. I think that's also what it might be called. 1 on a Ferrari here. Oh yeah, we actually end up getting a Ferrari into the spot. And we also have BMW. Yeah, that should not even surprise me, you guys are BMW lovers. Alright, I see. So I guess BMW kind of wins the favorite car brand. Alright, let's do another vote. Vote for your favorite car at the spot. This is just based on looking and customization. So favorite car for best looking customization in your opinion, or one of them. Because we definitely got plenty cars of choosing. Bugatti. Oh, this is actually a hard one. This Frank's build here definitely goes hard. I'm not gonna lie. Favorite customization. This FMJ also looks really, really clean with the EPSI and everything. That Ferrari is also very likable. I think I'm actually might gonna give it to... I'm gonna hit it to this. The Mercedes over here actually also goes matte with that interior color. That's a matte build as well. Down part turn BMW sparkling Bugatti. Alright, I guess we got most votes on. Yeah, this one, I definitely understand why you guys are voting on this. This is just a super clean car. Oh, really super clean looking car in general, and you could really make it nice, especially with the EPSI. Alright, so I guess the winner might actually be going to the owner of the orange one we got here. Yeah, W build. Alright, let's just do a fun one. I'm gonna see if we can go through 2 more spots, and before I'm fully gonna end the stream. Now we just extended a little bit more, just why not? It's only Tuesday one time a week. So what the hell? Alright, give a vote for your favorite car at the spot. This is gonna be the final vote. Whoever gonna take the most votes can choose the next theme and spot. So it's up to you if you want to choose on the same car again, vote for the same, or I don't know if that actually gonna make. No, we're just gonna give it to Macro. He basically, yeah, that was basically the spot. Never mind. Just forget that. Alright, so or should we make a community poll, actually? Alright, Macro, you can find a spot, and then I'm gonna make a community poll, vote for the theme. So if you guys got theme ideas, yeah, alright, don't be confused. Alright, so what we're gonna do, Macro, he gonna find a spot, and you guys can type in the live chat what themes you like to do, and then I'm gonna make a poll, and whatever get most votes, gonna be the theme we're gonna do at that spot he now gonna find. We're gonna do it that way. That was maybe a little bit confusing. Yeah, I don't know. Alright, so maybe think about theme ideas we haven't done yet. Underrated, that's a good one. What else could be good? JDM German, I think. German, what else? Is there not any other in the chat that have theme ideas, suggestions? Muscle? No, we can do like classic. Favorite color? Oh yeah, I was not quite. I did not see that first time as a theme. But yeah, let me add that to the spot. Alright, let's do poll coming up. There we go. I'll say this is, we could like potentially be doing the spot we got in here, or we could also do it over there. I don't know which one you guys most like to do. The bus station or the what we're gonna call the Mexicano city. I don't know what the heck this is. Theme down the alley. Yeah, the alley. Alright, let's do that. Down the alley. Alright, theme will be... It's very close between favorite color and underrated. So everyone that haven't been voted yet, drop a vote on the poll. But I'm pretty sure underrated probably gonna take the win. We're gonna go with underrated. Alright, theme will be underrated. Let's try. Let's see. Alright, we're gonna hit the Rasputin. I know that for sure is underrated. Dang, we have actually already been streaming for 3 hours. Wait, let me actually think about something. What the heck, did I get a trophy for that? Let's see. Health hour is it maximum? Alright, well. Oh shit. I feel like this is pretty underrated, not gonna lie. This is... Calico and purple here actually also goes pretty mad. Oh, we actually do have another Rasputin. That's actually surprising. A buffalo. Rasputin gang. Rasputin gang. Let's go. It's kind of like you kind of like also made your like green, kind of like a little bit Mr. Bean color. A washed out green and then a proper dark green or something like that. Pretty funny. Let me see. Alright, was there any new people that actually did text? Oh yeah, I got you right here. Let me take a look. I'll say stuff like what is called a rainbow pearl is often not considered so clean again, so that'll just be a little improvement suggestions. But I'll say always, a good tip is always like when we're talking about clean meats, take a look of what other people are kind of like pulling out with, and what most people cars look like, and then take some inspiration from that. I say that's probably the easiest way. So actually, I have a question. Have you guys seen that Mr. Green ad before? You know that Mr. Green? Is that actually an international thing? I've often been thinking that actually must be such an easy job to be Mr. Green on those ads. If you know what I'm talking about. This is Mr. Green. Give me a sec. Mr. Bean. Alright. I don't know if you guys... Yeah, I think Mr. Green is actually international. Mr. Green Online Casino. Yeah. Let me try to show you what I'm talking about. This is Mr. Green. I think I can show it here. This is Mr. Green. It's basically it's an advertisement thing that sometimes comes on YouTube or just general in television. So I was just thinking that must be the easiest job in the world to be Mr. Green. You're kind of like just an unknown man, and then you're getting paid for being in television ads for a casino gambling thing. I don't know if you ever have seen Mr. Green's ad. Alright, or maybe it's just a... Yeah, I actually don't know if it's an international thing. Sounds sushi. Yeah, I guess it also is at some point. The BMW here goes really nice as well. Really dope with that orange interior and blue color. Great combi. Then we also have like a nice, what is called, Corvette here on black, EPSI and everything. Really dope, really dope. The Rasputin in this all faded green goes really hard as well. Yeah, that's Mr. Green. Why is the Vertigo Sentinel GTS? Those are not underrated. Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, this might not actually be... The theme is actually underrated, but yeah, the BMW might not be the most underrated, and the Vertigo ZX might also not be the most underrated. This one, I'll say at some point, it is a little bit underrated. This one is for sure underrated. The OG version of the Hellfire, or something like that. The old version of Franklin's Buffalo also goes really mad as well with this blue color. The Picador here. Is this car actually called Picador? Picadon. I was like thinking about that song from... Oh, that's called Peekaboo or something like that. Yeah. If that actually was the same name. It's definitely not. Franklin's Betty Hole. Yeah. Actually, I'll say that's actually well done, underrated. That's actually well done, underrated. It's also Halloween soon, so it definitely makes sense. Yeah, definitely see where you're coming from. We also got the Audi here. At some point, underrated. Actually goes really nice with this worn and unselected green wheel color. Pretty nice combination. Yeah, this is just like a clean version of a the Frankenstein basically. It was pretty mad. That's actually nice. Then we got the routine MK2, or is this the MK1? I don't really know what's the difference. There's definitely some difference, but it's probably the MK1, I think. Also very underrated for sure. We got the Rapid Routine, also very underrated as well. A good rally track car for sure. Then we have the I do not Vapid something. Also very nice rally track build we got here for sure. The LRG, yeah, I'll say to a certain point it's very underrated. Actually also really dope with this orange color. It's like, I'm pretty sure this is like some real life based one or something. Goes really nice also with the brown wheel color. Everything is really a good match here. Oh, it's the GP 200, yeah, that's right. Oh yeah, this one, that's also a sure underrated car for sure. The, what is called? The Phoenix. Yeah, that's the Phoenix. Also very underrated. That's for sure a OG. Then we got the, what the heck is this now? The yeah, the BMW. What is it now called? It's like, you cannot even see that. But yeah, very cool also. But definitely also a very underrated, one of the good first drift cars you could find on the street. Also a classic. Then we also got the Calico. I feel like, yeah, it's really good. Underrated. It's actually, yeah, it is underrated. You mostly only will see it if we're talking about rally, and then some few times you'll see it in JDM. But there's actually not many people using it for JDM in general. I think it's because the handling on this car is so, yeah, it's just really stiff. It's this car just only wanna go straight. Yeah, the Swatcher, that's what it's called. I don't know if he just went AFK, pulled up the phone, I'm going AFK. But yeah, well, that's alright. Alright, let's do a little best of show. Give a vote for your favorite underrated car at the spot. Favorite underrated. It doesn't necessarily mean to be customization. It's just favorite underrated. I actually guess I might actually gonna hit it onto the Buffalo. OG story mode. Yo, what's good, Corny? How are we doing? What's good? Let me just quickly fix something. Alright, there we go. Dang. No way. Did someone just drop 20 gifted? I was just quickly... Oh my god, that's insane. Dang, W in the chat. I was just quickly looking at something. So I was not expecting. What the heck? That's mad. 20 gifted in the chat. That's mad. Dang, that's a W in the chat. What the heck? That's lit. And who was that? That was Unfortunate. Oh my god. You are mad crazy. You are mad crazy. But dang, I really appreciate it. Did not expect that at all. That's insane. Have you even typed anything in the chat, or did you just hit the stream like that? I think you did.
What's up?
Go. Let's go.
Heal me too, 'cause my feeling is just so right as we dance.
That's mad. That's actually mad. Yo, unfortunate. Type something in the chat. I feel like you should. I don't know if you already are a monitor. I ain't no way I did get a sub and we are 21. Oh yeah, there you're already mod. All right, I just had to make sure. Dang, that's crazy. That's crazy. W in the chat. Big shout out to Unfortunate. Did not expect that at all. I never forget you. What do you mean? Oh, it's just because you haven't. It's not because I forget you. It was just like I was not quite sure if you had the monitor thing. You know, I haven't not been streaming for 2 weeks, so I just came back and streamed yesterday and today. So I just had to catch up with everything again. But it's not because I forgot. I was not quite sure. No way. No way. What the heck?
What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up?
No.
What's up? Lady, heal me too, 'cause my feeling is just so right as we
That's mad. That's mad. Yo. Alright, I did not expect that at all. What is going on? Dang, this guy is on fire. Even Maxa Gamer got a membership. Oh my god, this is mad. Good to see you back. I appreciate it. Yeah, and also good to see you back on the stream as well. I'm not gonna lie, the meat today have also been really clean. They're just pure OGs, I feel like, mostly. So that's really nice. I'm gonna stream longer now. Yeah, we might actually gonna make it to a 3 AM. Should we take 1 hour more? Yeah. Are you actually in the lobby, Unfortunate? The problem is, I sometimes have a problem with is because I cannot always remember what if people have 2 different names between YouTube and in-game PlayStation name. So I'm not quite sure if specific people always are in the lobby as well, if they are watching the stream as well. Dang, that's mad. Dang, W in the chat. Alright, if you guys wait, let me check something. Let's see. Okay, see. Alright, everyone. Unfortunate, he deserves a little shout out. So if you guys don't mind, you can go in and sub to him. Just leave him a sub. Maybe he's gonna be a new YouTuber someday. Who knows? Dang, that's crazy. Alright, well, let's get this best of show rated. So we got 3 votes on this one. That was for the best or your favorite underrated cars. Yeah, that was what we was voting on. So we got 4 on this one. I definitely think that Rapid Routine definitely gonna take the win here. We also do have 3 on the Bravo here. Actually, really nice. The Gauntlet, the OG version of the Hellcats. And we got 2 on the GBT 200, and 1 on the very nice Skyline here. So yeah, the Rapid Routine definitely gonna take the win. I'll say you're welcome. Alright, next up, let's do a community vote for a new theme. If any of you guys have some theme ideas you like to do, type them in the chat. Then we're just gonna do community votes. So we haven't done German. Now I'm just gonna try to add some themes we haven't done yet. And if you have any themes ideas you like to do, type them in the live chat, then I'll add them to the poll. German. Let's see. Old versus new generation. Yeah, that's actually also a really good theme idea. Cubes could definitely be something. Also very underrated. Liveries, luxury. We kind of like did that. I'll say livery. Then we should do race slash track. Race slash. Yeah, race slash track slash livery. Alright, there we go. Give a vote on the poll. Let's see what the next theme gonna be. Also, before, in the meanwhile, when we are voting for the theme, let's just have a little... let's just see where we're gonna hit to. Let's go. Could you add my new account? Sure thing. Is that the one you just sent a friend request on? The break failure one? Or which one is it? Let me know. Yeah, alright, got you, bro. There you go. What the fuck? Why the heck? What is this? Whoa, what the heck was... Dang. It's not even Christmas yet. Where the heck did that... Why did that just stop playing? That's actually... That's mad. Feliz Navidad? What the heck? What vibe? This is like the 2 AM vibe, midnight vibe. Tuning in on the stripe, listening to crazy stuff. Very unexpected things happens. That's one thing for sure. Oh, where was that? Let's join the... we're gonna hit the spot. We're gonna do new generation versus old generation. Let's... What is this? What the heck? BMW, anybody? What do you mean? Yeah, you could definitely... You can choose between the new generation of a car or the old generation. Also, some of you guys gonna be using the new generation, and some of you gonna look what did they take. Then some of you gonna use the old generation of that. I think that would probably be the easiest way to do. The heck is that Indian? I cut it. Buffalo STX, what is the old generation? I saw a COVID. Oh yeah, that's the one. D10, no. Yeah, this one. I'm gonna bring the old version of the COVID. We are parking up, yep. Let me just get in there, then I'm gonna see how we're gonna do it. It's so unfortunate that I did not end up making this an EPSI yet. Alright, someone actually already have that. You're gonna keep that one out. I'm gonna take something different. That's good. You have a better version than I have, so you should definitely go with it. Where the heck? Stream house. Yeah, let's go with that.
It's about time you fell in love with something that will love you back. And that, my friends, is pop music. It doesn't judge you, and I won't either.
What can we go with? I do not generally really not know right now what I should take. Jeep, anyone? I don't think anyone actually have brought the Jeep. LED Retro. Is there a new version of that? Yeah, that's the RH version, and then there's old version of Skyline. And we got old version of Supra and new version of Supra. So I might actually just gonna pull up with the Supra, and then if someone has the new version of that, you can go with that. Oh yeah, new version of Porsche could definitely also be possible. That's actually a good RWB we got right there, not gonna lie, that's actually very nice. I do not actually know if these spinny wheels do actually fit the Supra or not. Or what else could be better. It's a 3D with white, but at some point it actually looks alright. Alright, I think I do have a solid idea how we could do it. Or is it better to maybe go up here? Let me just take a look. I think down there is probably the best option. What do you guys, swimming pool area or at the road area, the circle area? What do you guys suggest for a theme versus old versus new generation? Alright, yeah, we could definitely try here. Alright, so what we're gonna try to do is we're gonna try to line them up so the Supra here gonna be here, and then the old version of cars gonna be on. If this line just was a little bit longer, it'll be actually perfect. Alright, old generation of cars gonna be parked here. The new generation of the car, this matching, gonna be facing the other car or something like that. Oh no, maybe we should just do free park. I actually don't know how we should line this up. If someone could bring like the new version of the Supra, and then we might actually also. Yeah, there's not a new version of the Skyline. I don't think so. Well, we're just gonna see how we're gonna end up making this. BMW and yeah, alright, here we got it. Old generation and new generation of BMW. Yeah, that's good. Could you try to bring the Kenjo SJ? Kenjo SJ. Let me just make sure to get some records of this. What the heck? Actually, if I can take this one, let me just park it a little bit better. Actually, if we put it over here, that'll actually be perfect for... Right, we need to turn the good side on. Let me see what do I actually want to do here. Alright, there we got the sun. I was thinking if we could take this one and then like I just want to like make a little change in the lineup. Alright, we need a little bit more space between the cars if I'm gonna have to like try to make a little record of it. Oh, this is the wrong angle. His meat used to be full, but people changed. I don't know if people changed. I just think the game is getting old and people are getting older at some point. Or maybe it's also, I guess there's more reason to it, because I haven't announced anything about the meet this time, because it was just a pop-up meet. But normally it used to be like weekly meets, so it's every Wednesday and Tuesday specifically, and so everyone will know that is specifically that day the meet will be. It's Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, to yeah, basically. So yeah, it's also normally I do not stream. Alright, let's see. Hypercars, yeah, that could definitely be something. I think let's just go for like a... Let's see. I guess the winner of this might actually be the Tempesta or Turismo. Yeah, the Turismo definitely gonna take the win. Alright, that'll definitely be the winner. I was thinking maybe we should do a little cruise to somewhere up here and do something. What is an underrated spot up here? Let me see. It's crazy not. It's crazy they made this assault on ATT, and now probably nobody's playing it. Polito Bay might actually also have good spot as well. Alright, yeah, definitely give it a try to see if you can join. What is a good location? Alright, we could do like hypercast at the mansion, why not? Or the reigns. Let's go with hypercast. I think. Oh wait, we're just gonna wait a little bit. I'm just gonna make sure what the poll actually gonna end up getting most votes of. But let's just go to the spot meanwhile, then we're gonna see which one actually end up getting most votes in the final end. Yeah, it's not hard to drive this thing when it's on the drift mode. Oh yeah. I cannot turn with this thing. Definitely not when we're going downhill. I should definitely not have been driving this thing to the next spot. Oh no. Alright, let me just jump in someone's car. I think that's gonna be a little bit easier. Just, yeah, just someone. Whoever I can jump into. I think you should have the waypoint.
Hey yo.
Alrighty, so theme gonna be is still not fully. I guess at some points if we did colored rims, we could kind of like also do hypercars, but we got 14 people that have been voted. We just need one more person to vote on the poll. Just take something. Let me Let's do. What is probably the best theme to do? Color rims or hypercars or something like that. Let's just go with hypercars. Why not? Oh no, actually let's just do color rims. I think that's that. Then you can probably use most different cars. There we go. Color rims. Let's do that. I'm actually just gonna rock this Glover. Why not? No way. Oh, this one actually got messed up. There we go. There is a merge to make cars EPSI. Yeah, if you're looking for merge glitch, yeah, I have made a video on it. But the thing is, like, you cannot really just make cars EPSI by merging. You kind of like need to have a modded car or unselected or just any modded car that has the EPSI texture to begin with, and then you can take that car and merge onto other cars. Let me just... But there is a video on how to do the merge glitch on my channel, and also how you can use or how to change colors when you have cars with EPSI. I'll just drop it in the chat, then you can check it out. Should we do the brains area or should we do like the proper metal area? Yeah, why not? Let's just do it out here. Colored rims, just do a random lineup. Back here, what do you mean? I'll say yeah, it's actually a good question because modded cars with the EPSI texture are mostly being created. It comes from PC, so someone that has Safe Wizard as a modded something where they can mod and make modded cars, import those cars into the game and transfer them to PS5, and then people buy those cars and buy and sell, and that's one way of people are getting EPSI cars mostly. And then yeah, people are just buying EPSI cars from each other, and then they take those cars and merge out to other cars. Yeah, I guess that's probably mostly one way to get it. There's also another way you can get EPSI, but I'm not quite sure if that's fully working. It's basically just where you have to. You can do it. But the problem is that's also a merge glitch where you have to merge a car onto a bike, and then merge it back onto a car, and then that car will get EPSI. I'm not quite sure if that's still working, but that was a thing back in the days. Or maybe it still is. So you dropped Domos, yeah. I don't know what happened. Yeah, alright, just no killing. I think it was just an accident. What the heck was you even shooting with? What was? I think it was trying to shoot the wheels or something, and then for some reason the whole thing just blowed up. I don't know how. When my save wizard key refreshes, I'll be dropping full EPSI cards where you can slap a crew color on and have a full EPSI. Yeah, exactly. That's also why on the goofball account, or the account I do buy and sell streams on, I mostly just drop the cars with full EPSI in black, because most cars are just changeable, because secondary is hidden or interior. Then you can basically just put any secondary crew color on and just change color on the car, and it'll still remain. Oh, if you have Discord, yeah. If I can like send you some pictures, I have mainly 3 things I'm kind of looking for, but it's so hard to find in buy and sell or someone that actually does have specifically that color. So I don't know if that's something you maybe can help with. It's 2 different type of rim color, and then it's like a specific interior color for a STR build. I was trying to remake based on real life, but yeah, it's just hard to find something that has that interior color. Oh dang, this is... I can literally just recall this one again. It also just spawned in with the broken window for some reason. We're just gonna put it in the corner that nobody can see it. Good as new. Do you have my Instagram or like Discord? I mean, or should, I don't know if you just can send me a DM on Discord, then I can just respond to that one. If you are on the what is called the main server, I should be popping up somewhere at the top. But I'm not gonna lie, whoever is the owner of this is a good build. Yeah, that's actually super nice. Purple is really underrated. That's not really often you see something that is unselected purple. This blue one actually also goes really mad as well. Nice one. Red here also goes super clean. It's probably because they was thinking about free parking. I guess it doesn't really matter. Just, yeah, park however. This yellow is really, really good. It's really good made. And then some, like, I think it's brown colored wheels we got here. And here, this is like, oh yeah, this is also a pretty decent wheel color, like orange brown. Very unique. I think I actually had that on Arrows, so I don't know if someone have bought that one from the buy and sell account and then merged it onto this. Could possibly be. Sometimes I can recognize some of the cars where they got a car and then they merge it onto another car, or like the parts from that car where it really looked like similar. It's pretty stupid. This also goes pretty mad. That's very nice. Greedy. Expert. Bronzing with this, very, very underrated. Not gonna lie, that's not often you see anyone brings this hot rod or whatever you call it. That's really underrated. Oh, you're on the Discord now? Alright, that's cool. I'll say at some point Discord is good, but I feel like Instagram or something, I don't know, I just still need to like update that server to make it into something properly. But soon anyways, I'm gonna like change it a little bit and make it ready for like TJ 6. I think the thing is, like, the Discord server, normally when people have a Discord server about TJ car meets, it's mostly just only about TJ car meets. But I think the Stripe open community server might actually gonna be something where it's gonna contain car meets, mostly TJ car meets as the main thing, but it could also be other games like Skate 4 or whatever. And then people can catch up and meet each other. Learn some new people to know. Something like that. But this is a very, very different type of green. Sea green, something like that. Actually never seen that as a real color. I have seen it on worn cars before. But yeah, that's actually very unique. And stock colored rims. That's actually mad. I did not know. So I see what's going on. So this is the Spectro before it's actually Benny's upgraded. That's what it is. Yeah, so when it actually gets Benny's upgrades, then it'll get the logo in the... or it'll get some different stock wheels. That's how it makes sense. I actually did not even know there was a difference between that. Then we have a nice... Herman's here, goes really mad as well. This was actually, dang, this is actually good. This is actually good. Yellow and like blue and some type of like warning yellow color. Is this a unselected yellow? Or that's actually super nice. That's actually dope. Dang, that's actually mad. There's definitely some colors here, wheel colors that are really standing out. Also a good pink one here. Purple, yellow, and the green one, very underrated. Here we got another green, also goes pretty mad. Is this TJ? I can't actually figure out if this is the unselected version of the gold or the TJ Plus one. Yeah, old school muscle could definitely be something. Be fun. I don't know if I should do some garage tour videos or something like that. If that could be a fun idea now when it's end of TJ 5 anyways soon. So why not just leave it out all there? should definitely hit the highway. Otherwise, we're just gonna take a little different road to Polito. Yeah, I think we're just gonna follow the road all the way. Is everyone catching up slowly? Yeah, alright, there's definitely might be some few that not have the most fastest. Oh dang, that was a tight hole. Oh, there's gonna be another one. There we go. Alright, so yeah, basically right now we're just gonna try to go straight to Polito, and then we're gonna see whatever theme gonna have most votes. Gonna be the last theme we're gonna do. Alright, just spread out your rings on the road. Let's just have a little cruise. So many cars on the road. I think we're gonna hit the church for the last spot. Yeah, why not? I think that should be a decent spot. Oh, maybe we could actually have something better. There's also this gas station right there that also used to be pretty decent. Yeah, we're gonna see. Oh, bro, spinning out. And there could actually also be really nice. Let's see, there's also this classic station. Let's see, if we are 14 people, it should not be the most biggest one. Right over here could actually also be possible for some free parking. Alright, just call in some vintage cars, then we're gonna figure it out. Alright, let's see what we got. Alright, there we go. Let's see. Let's find the spot. Let's... Alright, let's see. That could definitely be a spot. Let me just see if that church is actually better. I'm just trying to find something that's not too big. Where's the church? That's over there. Let me just get around. Alright, let's actually... I think this church should be good. We could also do something even crazier. Just do a random road lineup. So that will be where we're gonna like... If we did a road lineup, then it could be something where... Let me see, where is the location? Alright, I can definitely not be 14 cars right there. The gas station could also be nice, but there's just not so much space for it. Actually, the bank. I have actually never really fully done the bank because you cannot be so many people at it. So we could actually give a try on the bank spot. Why not? I think that's pretty underrated, this location. And then vintage cars. Might be a funny combi. Because normally when you thinking about vintage, you'll always like kind of like do this spot we got over here, the gas station or something. But yeah, this bank spot actually goes really hard. Not gonna lie. I'll say, whoever got this one, the theme is vintage cars. I'll say it's a little bit like the same for this. It's more like cars from the 1940s, 50s. But for some reason it did not actually got pinned. There we go. So cars like, there's like, when you think about vintage cars, like proper 1950s, 40s, 60s vibe, late 60s, something like that. That's more like the specific. I'll say this one could also go. Yeah, I'll say that one should be good. C-type here, also very nice. That's something different with bright colors. I mostly always see the Sterling GT as in dark colors, not so much bright colors like this. Yeah, I know.
Mr. Freed, Jerry Lee Lewis can blow Chuck Berry right off the stage.
Why do I have to go on before him? Because he's had 6 #1 hits and you've had only 2 in the top 10. Well, who's got the #1 record right now? You.
My point exactly.
He should go on before me. Can't. It's in his contract that he closes a show. way you want.
Alright, some vintage vibes in the background, why not? But yeah, really some good ones. The bank actually goes hard. It's just so sad there's no option to actually go into the bank. Imagine if you actually could do that. It's 70s, so yeah, I'll say 70s, beginning of 70s is alright, we're gonna take that. But mostly it's like, when we're thinking about proper vintage cars that look like this, and cars like these, and this, then it's mostly like the 1940s, 50s, and late 60s areas mostly. If you know what I mean if you know what I mean, if I'm saying, if you know what like American vintage is, like 1950s area, then it's mostly like those type of cars. I don't know if it probably have a name, but I do not know what that name is beside of its vintage. I thought like there was a clear difference between vintage and classic. I'll say classic is just general classic, and then vintage is more like a specific area, but I found out it can contain a lot of different things. This one, I'll say if you don't have anything, there's so much like... Oh, this one, yeah, I'll say yeah, that's the 10 pen, never mind. I'll say, yeah, it could definitely go. It's not bad. Yeah, alright, we're gonna take that one. It's all good. Yeah, rockabilly 50s. Yeah, that's kind of like... That's maybe easier to just make the theme rockabilly 50s. But rockabilly 50s also contain mostly cars from the 60s and 40s. I think that's how it mostly work. But I'm not quite sure. But rockabilly mostly not contain cars from like the 70s. It's mostly just late 60s as the max. And then the 70s to the 80s is probably what you call the 17 areas, the 1970s of funk. And then you come into the 80s of the iconic 80i area, where it's like different type of cars again. Yeah, Voodoo should definitely be good. Voodoo is iconic car from the 1950s, or just general vintage car. Voodoo is... Oh. Wait, Voodoo? Wait, this is the Ford Thunderbird. But yeah, Voodoo should also be good. Yeah, that should definitely be good. If you're thinking about like vintage cars mostly, a very iconic thing there's about cars from that time is mostly, if you look at the rear end, you see it has these kind of like wings. And the same goes for the Eldorado, has also these wings. The Voodoo also has the wings, kind of. It's very vintage type. But imagine if I actually made a new vintage movie at this point in GTA. I don't know if you guys have seen the vintage film. I think I actually still have some few pictures from it. Let's see. Do we actually? Yeah, this is also a good example of what vintage cars is. It's a pretty old picture that it's all the way back from PS4 basically. You know, vintage vibe, 1950s. You know, you could also go all in with outfits and stuff like that, and really like take it to next level. This was from the movie we made, like a film. That's on the channel. I don't know if some of you guys have seen it maybe, but really when we went all in and really tried to take a time machine back to the 1950s, something like that, and recreate something in GTA, But yeah, that's 3 years ago I made that, but that was before all these new vintage cars actually got added to GTA, so that's just the old version or generation of it. But yeah, that's a good example. What is vintage? That's pretty much vintage. Very iconic. Wait, do I actually still have those? This is also a good iconic picture. Really defines the time. Alright, let's see. So many good ones. Let's have a little quick rating round, just slowly. Yeah, definitely vintage. War vintage. Pretty also very cool. This one is actually going pretty hard, not gonna lie. The ancient planes and everything, that's pretty dope. Just change song quickly. Then we also got like this one. Also, I'll say it's mostly like the Ghostbuster car is also very iconic. Actually, ever have seen what is called the vintage film? Just I don't know. I can just quickly show you just the beginning of it. Then you can see what we actually made back in the days. And for some reason, it actually blew pretty much up. And I was thinking about it could be fun to do another one. But I just feel like it's GTA is too dead to make a new vintage thematic film, but at the same time, maybe I should make one, or maybe I should not wait for GTA 6. But yeah, it's basically this one.
With anything less.
This was what we
Bigger
made
and
back in
better
the
the
days.
speaker, the higher the fly.
It's actually not.
Now watch while I sing a low note.
Not even stop to think what the heck. But yeah, I don't know. If you guys want to check it out, I'm just gonna drop a link. But yeah, that was something we made back in the days, basically. And yeah, that was pretty iconic. Not gonna lie. But basically, what the inspiration was from was basically. Wait, let me just type that again. Have you guys ever seen this one? Wait, let me see if I can get this one to work. Because this is actually a really good one to get inspiration from as well. Yeah, this thing got pretty messed up. Yeah, this is not working very well. Let's see, what are we gonna do? I cannot, what the heck? What the heck is literally going on? Alright, give me a sec. Let me just see if I can fix this. For some reason, this is not proper working. Alright, there we go. I think that should be it. So basically, have you guys ever seen... Oh yeah, that's why. Alright, we're gonna put it down there. Have you guys ever seen this song here? It's not because, I'll just say this song here, let me see, where the heck is it? Oh, I'm gonna find it in a bit, then you can see. But that song was basically, it's really good inspiration of like 1950s and a mix of 70s area. And I saw that one and then I was thinking, alright, that could actually be fun to create something in GTA back in the days for 3 years ago or something like that. But yeah, anyways, it's gonna be the latest, but I don't think we're gonna do so much more, but I could just quickly show you that video if you guys want to see it real quick, just the beginning of it. But yeah, I'm gonna see, maybe I'm gonna host a buy and sell tomorrow as well. Depending about if I'm gonna be home for it. Yeah, no, I do not have 2 monitors. I really need to get an extra screen because it is sometimes getting a little bit complicated if you have to switch from one scene to a different scene. Then it's not always the most easiest thing. Let me show you this one. It doesn't really matter with the copyright on this stream. We're gonna say we're just gonna have a good time. Let me see, what the heck is the song now called? Yeah, that's a really good question. Should be something like... Oh yeah, it's this one. Alright, here we got it. But it's also crazy about, like, now I can actually show you, because now it's actually proper working. The crazy thing was also, like, the vintage film. It's actually 4 years ago we made this one, and the whole description tells how long we spent on making this film, or edit and everything, and it actually ended up getting to 12,000 views and like 540 something crazy likes. I think I'm also the only one that actually made a proper vintage film of TGA. I don't think anyone actually have done it yet, not what I've seen. It has some very iconic moments. But yeah, it's a pretty W one. Oh yeah, that's what it's called. Last Dance. Alright, so this was the one I was talking about. It's just like this song here, it has a really crazy vibe of like 1950s vintage, of 70s vibe and everything. Let me just show you guys, then you can take a look. Give me a sec. But yeah, this is a really nice movie to watch, or like song. It's not so much about the song, it's just more like what they're showcasing in the song. It's just really iconic and timeless. Or not timeless, but it's just a specific area. And that was also why I was thinking this. Why not create like a GTA vintage movie thing? But yeah, take a look, then you can see it. And tell me what you think in the chat. It's just mostly the first part of it. Right here, you can just see like the whole vibe of like something vintage. And I think you could definitely create something like this in GTA. But yeah, just a little fun one I just want to show you. If that's something you guys think is fun to see. I don't know. It's not so often I show like or react to videos, but yeah. But you see, it definitely has like some 50s, 60s, 70s vibe, a good mix, and it's just a unique one. Oh yeah, does that glitch actually still works? That's actually mad. That's actually mad.